Good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll get started here in a moment. We are a little early for our 9:30 live reading, but we're going to get started here shortly. I have a couple of time-sensitive things I need to do this morning, so we're going to go ahead and get started a few minutes early today. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nehru. Hope you're doing well wherever you are at this time, wherever you're tuning in from. This will probably be 30 minutes or so, maybe a little longer, 35 minutes. Once I finish shuffling here, we'll go ahead and we'll get started. Good morning, Judith from Boston. Good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Is there a Michael in your family, Julie? Tuning in from Boston. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started again. We are a little early, but that is because I have some time-sensitive things that I need to take care of this morning, okay, before 11 o'clock. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the energy again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today is 11/2, okay, 11/2. We are in Scorpio season. Just turning on the tablet, okay, so that we can reference things. Thank you so much, investigators, for tuning in. And General Collective, we're going to go ahead and get started. Oh, Judy, I'm not surprised that you're being gang stalked. That's a very common thing. All that means is that you have undercover fans. Okay, that's all that means. Gang stalkers just means that they're actual fans of you, of what you do, what you say, what you stand for. Okay. Thank you so much, Divine, for this day. Thank you so much for the 11/2 energy. 11/2, 2/2. Okay. Someone who's listening in could be born on the 22nd of the month. So something about a gamer, okay? Something about Boston, a gamer, gang stalking. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, something about truth about an offer and the work that you've been doing. So someone could be an admirer of your work. Again, Judy, that's why they gang stalk. Hi, Roderick. Okay. Gonna pull some angel numbers. Okay. And then we'll place these cards within the stack and we will go ahead and see what messages Divine has for us. In addition to intuitive downloads, 1551, okay? 11/5 could be significant investigators. You could be investigating someone who was born in 1955, okay? Tarot messages, Divine. Ancestors, what is it that the collective and investigators are needing to hear during this read? Okay. What are the messages, telepathic messages that are being sent? What are those telepathic messages that are being sent? Okay. What are the intentions of someone's heart? Okay. We have 2. All right. So, as usual, okay, we're going to place these within the stack. All right. Thank you so much for sending the love. Thank you so much. Okay. So, we have the stack here. Okay, so we're going to place the cards that we have within the stack, and then we'll go through the energy as we pull the cards. We do have a karmic tarot stack or deck, okay, as well, and so we will be pulling from those at some point during the reading. If you are tuning in for the first time, thank you so much for tuning in. I like to give shout outs to our public subscribers. Our newest public subscriber is Deez or Dez, D-E-Z-Z, D-E-E-Z, sorry, D-E-E-Z. Okay, is part of their name. I don't give out full names because of gang stalkers. Okay, but thank you so much and welcome in. All right. If you would like to know more about me, I have another channel, which is Esoteric Guidance Extraterrestrial Earth Angel. Okay. I said extraterrestrial Earth Angel. Okay. So you could also identify as an extraterrestrial Earth Angel. I have pictures to prove it. Okay. So that is on the Knight of Cups. All right. But if you would like to know more about me and my journey for the 10th and final time here on this planet, then you can visit that channel. And amongst those 800 and something videos, there's a journal journal playlist, okay, where I share the last 11 years of my journey here on this planet, which includes me going through the dark night of the soul and several ascensions and that sort of thing. Okay, so investigators, we have the name Joyce, Jessica, or Heather. Joyce, Jessica, Heather. Okay, you could, again, any of those beings could identify as being extraterrestrial. Okay, Freemasons are involved in something, and so is a Scorpio. Okay, so that Scorpio, by the way, this is a genuine offer. That's what that represents, a genuine offer. Okay, on the Scorpio message, we have: the passion I have for you has opened my perspective to endless possibilities, and I must prepare to face my challenges. Okay, Scorpionic energy. Again, we are in Scorpio season, so that could be what this is. Something here is going to happen during Scorpio season. Okay, the name Michelle investigators, Michelle, Mikael, Michael. Again, I asked Judy if she had a relative named Michael, okay, because her last name is Bolton. So Michael Bolton, okay. One side of the Ace of Wands message: I allow my relatives to have sex with my son or daughter. Take a look, collective investigators, okay. I allow my relatives to have sex with my son or daughter. Okay, so we have incest energy out here. Okay. On the other side of that, we have the spirit being Saint Germain. If you do not know, Saint Germain is an ascended master. Okay, an ascended master. Okay. All right. So Saint Germain could be exposing these things, exposing this incest, helping you, collective, helping you, investigators. Again, I remind you, investigators, please meditate on your cases before you head out for your day. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. No, not a problem. I just thought I would ask, just for synchronicity, Judy, about Michael. All right. So we have the Two of Wands. For a perspective, someone might be getting a different perspective. Investigators, you could be getting a different perspective and beginning to see how spirituality, okay, and how these things are spiritual related. Again, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities of darkness, okay, that descend or ascend here, wherever they come from, okay, to wreak havoc. Okay, so the murder that you're investigating, okay, the homicide, whatever it is that you're investigating, the graping, okay, whatever, those are all not just natural things. Those are, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Those are the demons that seek to steal, kill, and destroy. Okay. You're welcome, Inga. Thank you so much for being a part of the journey. Okay. So a new perspective. Okay. The name William Smith. A boyfriend is currently doing witchcraft against you. So collective investigators, there is someone who you are intimately involved with who is currently doing spell work, witchcraft against you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. On the other side, we have Rosalind. I'm going to read this tarot message here. Okay. This energy message says, every time we get past our arguments and get on the same page, I feel on top of the world and I succeed in all I do. Okay. So you with your alchemizing ability, collective, you help someone achieve more. This could have been when you were with them. And now that you're not, maybe they're failing. Maybe they're realizing your strength. Maybe they're realizing you're manifesting power. Okay. Rosalind. Okay. Could be something about rosé. Isn't that a drink, an alcoholic drink? Rosé. Rosie Perez. Let's look up Rosie Perez's information. Okay. Cleveland. Okay. Let's look up Rosie Perez's information. Okay. So Rosie Perez, white men can't jump. In living color. Yeah, Rosie Perez. Many other things too. Okay. Rosie Perez. And just so you know, we look up this information for synchronicity. Okay. So it confirms in you synchronicities, her birth date, her name, full name, parts of her name. Okay. That's how we do that on this channel. Okay. So full name, Rosa Maria Perez, born 9/6, investigators, 64. Okay, 64, 46, Rosa Maria Perez. Okay, do the right thing. Yep, she forget. Yep, she was also in that. All right, fearless. Okay, the road to El Dorado, Pineapple Express, Birds of Prey. It could happen to you. Born in New York City, sickly. Someone's sickly. Someone's sickly. I said it. Instead of city, I said sickly. So, okay. She's 61, 6116. Born in Brooklyn. Active in Hollywood or whatever. I call it Hollywood. Since 1983. Okay. Spouses are Seth Rosenfeld and Eric Hayes. Okay. She married in 2013, Eric. Okay. So 2013 could be significant for your journey, collective. Okay. She started her acting career at the age of 13. Okay. Rosie Perez. Could be something about dimples. Okay. Or someone who's Latino. Okay. Puerto Rico. All right. Next, on the other side of Cleveland, we have 1551 for Hold Your Vision. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes and desires. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Again, we had the very first card out here when I was speaking about the other channel is esoteric being or extraterrestrial being. So again, some of you are. Okay. So tap into it. Okay. Tap into it. Next, we have a climber. Okay. This could be a climber. Someone who in the corporate world, okay, climb the corporate ladder. So they did any and everything to come against you, to climb the corporate ladder. Chile or child, please. Child, please. Someone could say that all of the time. The name Stephanie, investigators. Stephanie, okay. Stephen is the male form of Stephanie, okay. Anytime I mention a name, it can be a male or a female. So again, Michelle, Michael. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pull a couple of random cards here. I say random, but nothing is. Okay. All right. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscribes. Okay. So karma sees, karma knows. You don't need to know where their address is, collective. Investigators, you need to know. Collective, you don't need to know where they live. You don't need to know when they move. You don't need to know what they're doing behind your back, because karma sees and karma knows. Right? Okay. Remember to do your energy clearing work, especially sacral. Okay. Because that is one of the first, or not the first, but one of the number one ways, or top ways anyway, one of the top ways that karmic energy accesses you is through your sacral. Okay. We have Marie and Scott. Okay. It could be Marie Scott. Okay. Jill Scott. Let's take a look at Jill Scott. She's a singer and actress, I believe. Okay. We had the name Heather out here, so that's a double confirmation, investigators. Her full name is Jill Heather Scott. Okay. So Heather, second confirmation on Heather, second confirmation on Heather. Okay. So there's something about Heather. Okay. Heather. Okay. So Jill Heather Scott, born 4/4. Okay, 4/4 came out yesterday too, or the day before. So there's something significant about an Aries, 4/4. Okay, 4/4. Yesterday I woke up at 4:41. 4/4. Okay. Jill Heather Scott, born in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia specifically. She is 53 today. Active in the music scene since 1998. Okay. Spouses, Lizelle Williams. Okay. I said Will Smith, William earlier. Okay. And Michael Dobson. Okay. Interestingly, a divorce in 2007 and a divorce in 2017. So 2007, 2017 investigators. Okay. Also, between those two marriages, there are 17 years between those two marriages. So that's significant as well. 2001 to 2016. Okay. 17 years, 10 years, 2017. Okay. Jill Scott. Okay. Someone could be an R&B singer who's tuning in, or, okay, someone whose energy is coming out here. Your husband is in another sexual relationship. Good job, Judy, on living life like it's golden. You are the only one. You are the only one who can control your destiny and your journey, your intuition, your Akashic records. Okay? Your husband is in another relationship. Okay? For those of you who are married, you'll probably already know this. Again, tarot is not a revelation. Tarot is a confirmation, not a revelation. Okay. So if you're like, oh, what? He's in a what? It's not for you. Okay. If you see this, you already know they are. This is just a confirmation. So something about 3 houses down, 3 doors down, 3 houses down, could be 3 apartments. Okay. 3 anything down, 3 office buildings down from you, 3 cubicles down from you. This could be 3 of anything. Something 3 down from you. So something is close by, in other words. All right. Okay. Someone is involved in a sex cult and the name Curtis. Okay. Curtis Mayfield. Also, I'm getting something about a blunder. A blunder. Okay, not a blender, a blunder. All right. Just go ahead and pull some karmic tarot on the bottom of the deck. We have a bully with their foot on Cupid. Okay. So that is someone who's trying to stop your love journey, someone who is bullying your love journey. Okay. They could be bullying the person who's supposed to be coming towards you. Okay. A bully. Okay. Divine karmic cards for the energy that is out here. Karmic card for the energy that is out here. What's the karmics look like? What's the karmics? I was going to say voice. Okay. So something about a karmic speaking falsely, I'm sure. Okay. We have one karmic card that came out here, and it is this. Okay. So you know what this points to me? It could speak to you in a different way, collective, but investigators, this points to me as being childish games. Oh, nice. I didn't know Jill sang that song. Oh, very good. So there's a confirmation there. Judy said that Jill sings the song Living My Life Like It's Golden. So there we go. All right. So this is childhood games, simplistic games. What is this? What is that? That is the most boring and like, what is that? Just sitting there twirling this thing around. Okay. So someone playing childish games. Okay. But the truth is being shown, or the truth is going to come out about this, something about the witness protection program. Okay. And I mentioned it. So semen retention. Okay. Men, ladies, whatever that fluid is for you. Semen retention. Okay. Again, your first love should be divine source, Eravat, Yahweh, the great I am, the Lord of the sheep, the Lord of the shepherds. That should be your first love. Okay. If you are single, that should be your only love. Okay. I am celibate and have been. Okay. Witness protection program. Okay. Get some tarot to go ahead and tie it up, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Again, I have a somewhat busy first part of the day. Okay. Someone's name could be Jillian as I look at Jill Scott. Someone's name could be Jillian. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands out here and the Star card. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands and the Star card. Okay, so speaking of living your life like it's golden. Okay, so someone is in this energy already. They might want to bring you in. Something about ushering. You could have been an usher when you were in the religious system, or you could be an usher now if you are still in the religious system called church. Okay. Something being ushered into you, for you. No More Tears, country music, Generation Wire. Okay. All right. Or there could be something about a generational wire hitting your bank account from your ancestors, from divine source. Okay. So thank you so much as always for tuning in. Again, my name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial esoteric guide and descendant of Yeshua. I was birthed this lifetime on the 333rd day of the year. If you do not know the day of the year that you were birthed, that is significant and intrinsic to your Akashic records. I encourage you to look that up. Okay. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. And we are on tomorrow will be the final reading, okay, for our 7 days in a row, 9:30 readings, okay, 9:30 Central Time in the evening in the United States. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. Again, my name is Nehru. The other channel is Esoteric Guidance, Extraterrestrial Earth Angel. As always, be encouraged.